Hi, welcome back. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you my workday makeup. I like to keep this makeup pretty simple and really easy because I'm usually in a hurry in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. So the simpler, the better for me. So let's get into it. Alright, to start out, this is the hairstyle. This is a hairstyle that I have been loving lately. It's just a little like slicked back, half up, half down. But I'm actually using a claw clip. You can't really see, and not a hair tie. So this is a really easy hairstyle. Let me know if you want a full tutorial on how to do it. I don't think I've done that yet, but yeah, it's really easy and it's really cute. And I also, as much as I love a slick back bun, sometimes I feel like they hurt, my head starts to hurt throughout the day when I have it in for long periods of time. So this claw clip slick back look kind of eliminates that, and it's a lot softer on my hair, so it doesn't give me a headache by the end of the day. Anyway, to start with the makeup. Since it is summertime, I've been keeping it really simple with complexion, and what I've been doing is combining my moisturizer with a tinted sunscreen. So I've been using the Ultra Repair Cream mixed with the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Whoa Glow sunscreen. So what I do is I just take a little bit of the moisturizer on my finger, about like that much, and then I mix it with sunscreen. So it's about half and half, and then I just kind of rub it in and then put it all over my face. So then that way I have my SPF on every day, but it also is the base of my makeup. I don't usually wear super heavy makeup to work, like I said, because I like to keep it simple. So in the summer, a tinted sunscreen when my skin is a little bit more tan, and then moisturizer is like the perfect combination, and it's so easy. And it's very lightweight on the skin, so it doesn't even really feel like I'm wearing makeup. My skin doesn't feel like dry and crusty by the end of the day, so I've just found it to be a really good combination for my skin type and for me to wear. Alright, so once I have that all on, the next thing I'm moving to is my under eyes. And I'm actually using the Palladio Under Eye Brightener. This is what it looks like, and this stuff is amazing. It kind of just like blurs and like brightens your under eyes, and I have pretty dark under eyes, as you can see, so I feel like this kind of like cancels out that really like dark purpleness a little bit, and it just kind of softens it and makes my under eyes look a little bit brighter. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my finger and then put that in my like under eye area. And then what I do is take this concealer brush and I blend that out. And then I do bring it up on my lid a little bit as well, just to kind of like make it all one color and soften that area up as well, because I do have some dark like veins and stuff on my eyelids. So once I have that on, it doesn't make a huge difference, but it just kind of softens everything. And honestly, sometimes if I'm in a super big hurry, I'll just put this on and I won't go over it at all. But normally what I do is after I put that on, I do add a little bit of concealer. So for concealer, as always, I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain. And I'm just taking that and putting a little bit on my under eyes. Don't do anything too crazy because I don't have a lot of complexion, so I want it all to blend. I don't want it to look like, I don't want my under eyes to be really bright and cakey. I just want them to look kind of blurred and look less tired. So that's the main goal for the concealer. So I just use a little bit, and the under eye brightener helps a lot. So I'm just going to take that same concealer brush and start blending out my under eyes. And I just make sure I really buff it out, like all the way down here and then around my eyelids as well, just so it looks very blended. Moving on, I need to add some color back to my face, so I am going in with cream bronzer. The one that I've been using most and loving lately is this one by Say. That's what it looks like. It is the Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer, and this stuff is so good, and you get so much. Like, I've been using this every day for I don't even know how long, and I have not hit pan yet. I don't even think I'm close, to be honest. So I'm taking this dual-ended e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to start putting that all over my face and the normal spots that I apply my cream bronzer. And then I'm taking the smaller end and I'm going to contour my nose a little bit. So I'm going to really focus that in this area. And I'm going to bring it up into my eye as well to add color there too. And just kind of blend it all together. And then I do take a little bit and put it like right there on my nose. And now I'll take what's left over on the big side of the brush and I'll just kind of apply that to the outer corner of my eyelid and bring it up towards my temple where there is also cream bronzer. Alright, and that's it for the bronzer. Moving on to blush. I try to switch my blush shades up a little bit. I don't always use the same one every day, or at least I try not to. That's kind of the funnest part of my workday makeup, if I'm being honest. But today I'm going to use this one from Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil, and this is the shade Pinch Me Pink. The formula of this is so nice, and it's very dewy on the skin. So I'm just taking this like compact brush, and I'm going to start applying that all over my cheeks. And a little hack that I like to do is take what's left over on the brush and just kind of like put a little bit on my under eye to give it that like pinky glow, but not have it be too crazy. And then it also kind of blends the blush so it's not like white and then pink. So that's a little tip. So that is it for complexion. I don't usually add any highlighter or anything, maybe if I'm feeling really crazy that day, but typically this is all I do. So it's the skincare, so the sunscreen and moisturizer, and then I do the concealer, bronzer, blush, and that's it. So now moving on to eyes, I am going to do my eyebrows like normal using the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift. I do this every day for work, so I just kind of comb through them and then fill in the bare spots. And then once that's done, I go in with brow gel, which is the NYX the Brow Glue. That's it for the brows, and then I always do add mascara too. So I'm going to curl my lashes first, of course. And then lately for work, I've been loving using brown mascara because I feel like it's just kind of softer on my eyes. So I've been switching between the e.l.f. Lash and Roll brown shade and then the Essence Lash Princess. I think I'm going to use the brown e.l.f. Lash and Roll today. Sometimes if I'm feeling really crazy, I'll even mix them. This one is really good for lengthening, and then I feel like this one is good for lengthening, but it also kind of like thickens up your lashes as well. Where this one's more just a lengthening mascara, I feel like. So I'm just lightly applying this all over into my bottom lashes as well. And then same to the other side. And then I always like to add a little something to my lips, even if I only have time to put lip gloss on, I'll do lip gloss, but what I usually like to do is like a liner and then a gloss of some sort, but today I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner. This is in the shade Baddest Beige, and I'm just going to start by outlining my lips. And then I do kind of fill my lips in just a little bit. And then use my finger to smudge that out. And recently, all I've been doing to top that off is adding a gloss. So today, I'm just going in with the e.l.f. Squeeze Me Lip Balm. This is the vanilla frosting one, and I'm just putting that all over my lips. Alright, and that's literally it. That is my super easy and simple current workday makeup look. Like I said earlier, I'm usually always running late, so I never have time to do much more than this. Sometimes I have not even enough time to do all these steps, so this is really as good as it gets because I have all the time in the world right now. Anyway, let me know down below if you want to see this hairstyle as well, and I'll definitely drop a tutorial for that too. Like I said, I've been loving this, so I'd love to share it with you guys as well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!